Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we're talking about the Showdown players, how you're going to be able to get the different players and work your way up towards Grandmasters, how it's going to work throughout the month, and really just like I said, help you guys out in getting some of these players that will be available throughout this month and throughout the field pass of X Factors. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 200 likes. So if you played last month during championship run, the Trenches program was the exact same thing as what Showdown is now. Showdown is basically just a reskin of it, new art, new players, and that's about it. You're going to be able to get all the tokens and everything you need in the exact same way. So let's go and check everything out. So this little info node here says you get X Factor tokens from milestones and programs. You use tokens to get and upgrade Showdown players in sets, and then get Grandmaster tokens and X Factor sets and programs for Grandmasters with boosts. So let's go to it. Let's go to our sets, because that's where most of the stuff is located in X Factors, and the first 3 rows are taken up for Showdown. So on the bottom levels, there's going to be old school and new school players. This is just the differential, between I don't even know what, some newer players and some older players, I guess. So some of our Showdown players, we've got a 92 Donovan McNabb, a Rodney Harrison, Bryant Young, Lance Briggs, and then Robert Tonyan, Michael Dixon, Frank Ragnow, and Dante Jackson. The 92s will have an upgrade to 94 and then 96, and the 91s will have upgrades to 93 and 95. There are 4 of those each in total. So as you see, if you click on this thing, you have a certain amount of specific player tokens available for each player. Your goal right now is to try to get up to 100. I believe it's 100, 200, and then 300 for the final set. Maybe it's 4, I don't remember. 300 or 400. You need an X amount of tokens to be able to complete those final sets to get all those different players. As you see on the left here, there is kind of a bonus set each time you complete the specific version. So example, for version 1, if you complete all of the new school version 1s, you will get 10 bonus Grandmaster tokens, and then there will be another set available. I believe it's 25 or something for the second one, and then 50. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on those numbers. But yeah, if you claim all of those, which you will definitely be able to do, then you can get yourself some extra Grandmaster tokens. And Grandmaster tokens are used for the Grandmasters. The 2 Grandmasters for Showdown are AJ Brown and Dante Hall, a kick returner. So that's pretty cool right there. 2 skill position, not really Dante Hall skill position, but definitely a card that a lot of people will probably use. Keep in mind that the only auctionable version will be the 100 overall, but they have a unlock date 4/2. As soon as the field pass ends, these cards become auctionable, and that's kind of how it works. All the other cards, the 92s and the 98s versions, will not be auctionable ever. So if you want to make coins off this at all, you do have to get up to 100 overall. Now, one thing that I will note is you are not going to get up to 100 overall unless either the promos are super easy to complete, which I'm going to highly doubt that's the case, or you spend money, and that's kind of the point. You're not going to be able to get all the way up without spending money, and that's the goal, and that's the reality of it. But even getting up to 98s, maybe getting like 198 and then a 96 or something, is going to be definitely possible free to play, and let's check it out. So basically, there's only one way as we speak to be able to get these tokens, and that's going to be through the field pass, getting field pass points. I made a video yesterday, if you want to check that out, going over all of the ways to be able to get field pass points. But right now, through the field pass, each time you get up to a new level, you're going to get at least a small number of tokens. It gives you a couple random numbers of tokens each time you level up, but then if you get up to specific milestones, such as 22,000, 30,000, you're getting some different tokens. It depends if you're free to play, pay to play. If you're pay to play, you're pretty much going to be getting some of these as you go up pretty much every single level. These are packs where you'll be able to select them. I'm actually going to spend something. I don't know what achievement I can complete, but I want to do something where I get some of these tokens here. Which one's easy? I guess I could spend some gems real quick. So let me go do that. Let me go to the store. And let me buy like an epic pack or something. Let's do an epic pack. It's a lot of gems, but we'll get some good points for that. So let's see, 91 Mercery, and there's, I don't think, anything else that we weren't supposed to get. Apparently we didn't get any achievement for it. There we go, it finally showed up. We got some points. So as you can see, we leveled up to this level where we're getting a certain amount of different numbers and different tokens from those, but we're also getting a tier 3 pack. You guys have probably seen this, you probably know what I'm talking about. But once we get up to these specific tier, we got some program stamina there, but Showdown tier 3. For me, I pretty much just go with whatever the highest numbers are. So we get Briggs and Harrison though, and so we can use those, and as more points you get throughout the season, the more you'll be able to get those Showdown packs, and those do go up all the way to 300,000. So if you do get up to 300,000 somehow, you'll be still getting stuff all the way up to there to get some bonus points. And the 7 and 8 are huge amounts. I believe tier 7 is you get to select 50, 2 50s, so 100, and then the tier 8, I believe you get to select 2 100s. So it's a very massive amount of tokens, and that's going to be one way to be able to get those. But the other way to be able to get those different tokens are going to be through your different programs. So throughout the month, we're going to have some different promos. Our first promo should be out on Thursday, and we'll have a couple throughout the field pass. And what they do is they have plenty of options for you to be able to get those Showdown packs, where you'll be able to select some different things throughout the promo, whether there be some sort of puzzle set or there's just some extra thing where you trade some stuff in. But there will always be ways to get these, at least the player points. The Grandmaster points are tied to the Masters, which we'll talk about in a second. But there's always going to be ways to be able to get those players. And honestly, free to play, you should come close to completing all of these. I remember I was very, very close on all of them. Really the main reason is I didn't get all the way up to 300,000 to get everything done. If you get up to 300,000 or even get a little bit higher than that, I only got up to 200,000, so I didn't get a few extra points there. And if you're able to do those, then I totally would have been able to complete all of them. But for the most part, these players are meant to be free to play. You're meant to be able to get most of these done and get a lot of tokens out of it as well. You get a bunch of players, you get 95s and 96s, which may or may not help your team in certain positions, so it's really, really cool. I'm excited to see how it plays out in different promos this month. And then the Grandmaster tokens, like I said, you're going to get them from completing these kind of bonus sets, and then the main way you're going to be able to get the Grandmaster tokens is going to be through completing Masters in the different promos. Usually, depending on the promo, at least one Master is absolutely free to play, but then if you're going to want more of these players, you're going to have to do a couple extra Masters. For example, the one thing that helped me last month was Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl, you could complete a lot of the Masters with coins and not lose coins in the process, so it was 100% easy to get all those Pro Bowl Masters done, and in turn get a ton of the Grandmaster tokens, which I used to get a lot of my players. So hopefully we have some sort of free-to-play promo this month where you're able to complete a lot of Masters and get a lot of extra Grandmaster tokens, because those kind of things are what's going to help you get some of these really, really good players. Our first Onyx player, or at least one of the first Onyx players, AJ Brown and Dante Hall. Just keep in mind you do get both 100 overalls if you get both 98 overalls, so that's something to work for. But once again, that is also pretty much for only pay to plays. You do need 1,500 in total Grandmaster tokens to get both 100 overalls, which really shouldn't be something you're aiming for, because that is really only for pay to play players. And guys, that's just about it for the video. I will probably make some different videos on the specific promos of how to get them. So let's say we have a special St. Patrick's Day promo or something that's coming. I will maybe make a how to get Grandmaster tokens with St. Patrick's Day promo or Showdown tokens. So if you want that kind of thing, let me know. But that's just about it for the video, guys. Today's post notification shout out goes out to Neil21. Be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways, guys, that's just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.